I've got a small Kroger haul. Naturally, we went there for a prescription. We wouldn't have had to, except like our United Healthcare has like their own pharmacy mail order service, and it's called Optum RX. And for some reason, we never got Logan on it for a long time, because he didn't get that many prescriptions anymore. And so we were just getting them at Kroger's, but it did get kind of aggravating going back over. We always spend money when we go, especially if we have to sit and wait. I always look to see if there's any deals while we're waiting, and then we end up buying. We might buy those things anyway, but not at that time. We didn't really have to have them. It was just something to do, really waiting on them to get them. But we wouldn't have had to get this one, except Logan's doctor, the first time we asked him, Logan got his from in the mail like we do, and then he never got any more. And we were like, well, what's going on? And we found out they didn't have any more refills. He had sent it to a different service, and they didn't get in touch with us. They didn't send them or anything like that. So I thought that was kind of a bad practice for whatever company that is, to not at least contact us and say, listen, we got these prescriptions, but we're not going to be able to do these. You might want to check with your doctor or something, send us an email, or send something back to our doctor, if nothing else, and say, listen, this is not where you send these or something. But that didn't happen, so we had to wait, and he's been out of his couple of his meds for a while. Until we got it straightened out. So we found out Kroger had still a couple refills on 2 of them, and then we had to have him send a refill there for another, because it takes up to a week to get your order in the mail, and he can't go another week without them. So we went ahead and got them this time at Kroger, and then we're going to work on we got with the doctor, and going to work on getting it all straightened out till we don't have to go anywhere to get them. Gas is so high anyway and stuff. So just thought it's a little rant, but I mean, it just cost us some aggravation, So, and he really needs his medicines too. Everybody does. It's on him. Like if I went without my blood pressure medicine, my blood pressure would go up. I guarantee you it would. But stuff like that. So anyway, let's get on with the order. Sorry for the mini rant at the first of the video. I had to get it off my chest. This Lewis bread is fantastic, and they've got it down here at Grocery Outlet really fairly cheap. But we don't go down there just to get a few things. We go down there like once a month, as y'all know, and just get all we want, trying to stay within a budget on that too. But we got this half loaf. They've got these down there too, of the Texas toast, because Joy uses this to make French toast, and it would make good. I just thought a little while ago this would make fantastic garlic bread for something. But that way you don't have to buy a full loaf and use it, and it take a long time to use, because she doesn't make French toast every day, I mean, it's like once a week, if that. Okay, I kept that up here because it got smashed some. As good as I try, I've got it about right again, but it's so soft. They put something on it. But it's starting to look better now. That's one pet peeve of mine, is the bread getting smashed. I hate it when right in the middle of it, it's just like this. You can't use that bread like that. I've given it to the birds or something before, but can't use it for a sandwich. It'd be like this then. Okay. Tonight we were going to have, I think I said it on morning coffee break, we were going to have the General Tao's chicken and chicken egg rolls tonight. We're doing the once a week salad thing, and it's saving us a lot of calories and stuff, and it's better for you, obviously. Even if it's one of these made salads, they're good. You don't have to fix anything, everything. This one's the BLT, and every time we find something we like, it goes up. These have been 3 for $10 for as long as I can remember. We start buying them for a few weeks. Now they're 3 for $11. Everything goes up that you like. This one, BLT chicken salad kit, romaine lettuce, grape tomatoes, chicken, white meat chicken, cheddar cheese, bacon, red cabbage, carrots, with the avocado ranch dressing. And that avocado ranch is really good. It says free from synthetic colors. And like this one, 310 calories, but if that's your meal, that's really not much at all. It's got 32% of total fat. That's probably your dressing, you know, because I doubt that many, the cheese. 35% saturated fat. I know those sound high right there, but you're going to get more benefits from the vegetables and stuff like that. Cholesterol, 13%. Why would it have 30% of sodium, you know? I didn't notice that before. What would have sodium? The dressing too? Because none of the other stuff. Well, bacon. There's bacon bits, isn't that? Isn't that what that is? Yeah, BLT. Bacon less. Yeah, it's the bacon. But still, at 310 calories, you know, that's still not too bad. If this is one of your meals a day, and I only eat 2 meals a day, these numbers aren't that alarming if you stay under 100%. But 3% of carbs, so it's low carb, 7% of fiber, 2% of sugars, 25% of protein, that's good. Calcium 15%, iron 6%, potassium 8%. Yeah, I'm not surprised at those numbers. I'll look at one of the other ones that doesn't have bacon in it and see if there's much difference. But that's the BLT. This is the one that Logan's really liking. It's really nice salad too. It says, what's the date on this one? April 6th. I see something in there. I don't know if that's supposed to be. It might be dark lettuce or something. This one has, it's apple walnut with chicken, spring mix apples, white meat chicken, blue cheese, candied walnuts, dried cranberries with sweet onion vinaigrette. And yeah, this is supposed to be good through the 6th. Looks like something right there, just one little piece. I'll get that out of there. But this one has only 250 calories in it. 18%. So I need to look at these for me anyway. Logan really likes this one here, the apple one. Joy's not, she doesn't have any high numbers on her cholesterol or anything. No high blood pressure, nothing. Must be nice. 18% total fat, 20% saturated. You know, no trans fat, 8% cholesterol, 27% sodium, 26% sugars though. I wonder why that is. Oh, the apple and stuff. And then I got I think I'm gonna probably do a video, a short of either the BLT or the apple walnut, because I've already done a short of the chef salad, which is my favorite because it doesn't have the bacon in it. All those bacons, they have too much fat in them. I don't care for it like that. So this one's got the ham and chicken, the chef. And it's got romaine lettuce, Swiss cheese, carrot, white meat chicken, ham, red cabbage with ranch dressing. This one is 320 calories, about the same numbers as the first one on it. 28% protein and 15% calcium, 6% iron, 10% potassium. So I just took a little time on that because I thought y'all might, if y'all are considering trying salad night once a night, I mean once a week. I mean, yeah, we could make a salad, but it would cost quite a bit to buy all the stuff to make a salad. And of course, you'd have some left over, but we may or may not use everything that's left. I hate throwing produce away. So this way, it all gets eaten, you know. And they had these cakes, these bar cakes in the bakery and deli. Their deli's gone so downhill, it's pathetic at ours. They don't make any kind of salads, potato salad, coleslaw, macaroni salad. They don't have anything, nothing anymore. And all the lunch meats they have to sell are private selection, which is just as high almost as Boar's Head. And I'm not buying Boar's Head anyway, it's too expensive, and I'm afraid all that problems they had with their stuff. But the cheese is even too high. Now, everything's too high to buy out of the deli to have them cut up. And also, they don't even have anything, like I said. Everything's already pre-packaged salads. So that's kind of pitiful. Food City's got a great place, though, but they're too expensive on everything, too. So anyway, So they had these big tiramisu layer cakes, but they were like $13.99, and I didn't want to spend that much on it. And I was hoping they would have a half of one, which they did. And you know, I spoke about this the other day. It's tiramisu. They got a couple other kinds too, strawberry or something. But I've always loved tiramisu, but I very rarely get to have it. And this one was kind of expensive, but I didn't want to spend $13.99 on it, but it was $7.99 for a half. Yeah, but look at that. I mean, oh, if you've ever had tiramisu, and it's got like coffee something on it. Espresso sponge cake with cream cheese and mascarpone mousse, made with real whipped cream. Oh my gosh. I don't want to look at I know that's not good for you, especially, but we deserve a treat. And you have one. That's not that big, you know, for 3 people. They had these on sale. I just decided to get one. We really didn't want to spend much here at the end of the month. But they had these on for $3.99. All of the appetizers, the Farm Rich appetizers, $3.99. Okay, that's all the frozen and refrigerated. Did I say it came to $60.62, but I had $20 in healthy benefits rewards, so I used that, and so it was only $40.62. So let me put this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I bought one of these, if y'all remember, at Kroger not too long ago, this Bear & Burton's breakfast sauce. I had been seeing, I think it was on Facebook, I'd been seeing ads, I guess, from the company. And, you know, I saw some comments and stuff, and it sounds great. So I got one, and they were marked clearance for some reason. The other kind they had, the Worcestershire-based one, it wasn't marked down. It was $7.99 though, so I didn't get it. I'd like to try it, but I'm gonna see if I can get it cheaper. Their other sauce, but this one here, we've been using it. I'll have a short come out probably around the same time as this video of breakfast with some of this on it. You know, you can see the bottle and stuff. It just looks like hot sauce. It tastes a lot like a hot sauce. It says a little sweet, a little heat. Neither Logan or I can taste any heat in it. It just tastes good. It's really good. We put it on our biscuits and gravy, our scrambled eggs. I put it on something else. I think I had some on my a little bit of my bacon. Just, you know, and Logan's crazy about it. So we went back. I didn't think they'd have any more, but they did. It was marked down, like I said, not quite half price. I don't think. Or yeah, it was. Yeah, I'd say it was, because it was $7.99. It was $3.74 or something. So I got him another one. He was going to look on Amazon and everything for it. They had a few more left. I'm not going to go crazy with it. Those are pretty big bottles, you know. If you're using it like hot sauce, that's going to last forever, 2 bottles of them. But I just thought I'd share that with you. It's really good. Some bananas. We got a couple gallons of drinking water. We're going to start getting some of these. Also, we're going to check into, they say some bottles aren't good for you, plastic bottles, if you drink a lot of them. And we do drink out a lot of these. And it says like no BPA or whatever it is. No BPA on the front. But, you know, we might have to change things around. Maybe get a pitcher with a filter, you know, for our water, and just get some nice glasses to use. We got glasses, I know, but I mean, it seemed better if you had just a certain glass for your water, I guess. I don't know. But we might change over. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. But I really don't trust our tap water. Our pipes are like, this was built in like 1964, and they're all the like cast iron, I think. And they're saying that, you know, some of them you could end up having trouble with lead. So we haven't drank our tap water for actually years. But I didn't think about it. I was using it for the coffee. Was using it to boil pasta and stuff. Even though you boil it, they say it does not affect any lead. Boiling will not affect lead. It might affect some kind of bacteria in it, but not lead. So I thought, well, why am I boiling pasta in it? So I'm getting the gallons It took like 6 bottles or so to make pasta with the bottles, which is a little more expensive to do. So they're kind of cheap like this, and it'll be a lot easier just to use that for boiling, because we don't boil pasta every day or anything. But anything I have to use water for like that, I'm not going to use tap water. It says it's okay to wash your dishes in it. It's okay for you to take a shower in it. Just don't drink it or in any way consume it. We got a letter from the city, and I assume they sent them to everybody, you know, just to warn them if you had older houses, you know, you could have problems. Of course, they want you to get it checked, but that costs like $150 or something crazy like that. Hey, I'll just stop using it for anything that we consume. We found this nice little place. It's got in the produce. Joy's going to show it to me next time. It's like a big basket, I guess, and it's got little packages of different things. Like she said, there were cucumbers and stuff, but these are reduced. It says slightly blemished. Heck, you buy a bag of apples, you're going to find more blemishes than I see on these 3 apples, and they're only 99 cents. Anything in the little bags like this is only 99 cents. So we're going to start looking at that. And you can see there's, like I said, you buy a bag of apples, it's hard to look at every single apple, but you're going to have stuff like that on them anyway, you know, especially these days. That's just where it's hit up against something, you know, when they're throwing them around in the cases or something. So that's pretty good. We didn't need a whole bag anyway right now. It's almost the end of the month. It's almost the first of the month. Got 1 pepper gravy mix for now. And I'll try to find them a little cheaper than that. Got something new for Kitty to try. This is Sheba Selections Fillets and Broth. This is chicken and tuna right here. And you can tell, you know, it's not mushy stuff. It's, you can see the actual tuna or chicken like shredded up. So I got her 2 of those. I didn't know if she would like the regular chicken, and the other one was something with shrimp, chicken and shrimp or something. She's funny about that. Chicken. Sometimes she'll eat it, sometimes not. So I got her those, and then I got her these because they were cheap, and I wanted to see if she'll eat them. And the Pet Pride is the Kroger brand. This is with tuna in sauce cuts. These were just 10 for 8, so they were 80 cents. And there's quite a bit in there, so never eat that. She'll eat so much of it, but you know, she doesn't like it after it's been cold either, really. Like if you put it in the fridge afterwards, she really doesn't care for it after it's cold. It probably is nasty anyway, and then it gets cold and it just probably firms up and stuff. And you know, I try to put myself in their shoes. That's, you know, that smells awful. I don't blame you, you know, or whatever. I try to get her something that's appealing to her. I got a little thing of cashews. I'm trying not to buy the big ones because I'll sit there with that jug of cashews at the table beside of me, and I'll reach over there and I'll grab a little handful, and after a while I'll grab another little handful, and you know, so this way I can kind of know if I eat too many of them, they're going to be gone. So I'm really not supposed to eat many nuts anyway with Crohn's, but I've been in remission. I ate so many of them, I'm wondering if that might have put me in a little bit of the flare that I was in now. So I'm going to cut way back on and see if that was maybe part of the problem. I love them, though. I've always loved cashews, the best. And then I guess pistachios after that. Okay, Joy and Logan wanted some of these. I like them, too. But it's got, I think, is this the one that has a bunch of fiber? No, 7% in one. Not real bad. But these are actually, they got some great nutrition facts. 130 calories a bar. And a bunch of, I'll just show you a bunch of vitamins and stuff in them. So it's definitely not bad for you. Okay, I just happened to see these on a display, and these are new, and we're definitely going to try them probably on the next Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. It's Chester's Fries Carolina Style Barbecue flavor. I've never seen this one. It's definitely brand new. So we'll do that since it's new. We'll do it on the next show. I was trying to think if there was anything else I had laying up here. We got some sparkling waters, lemon lime. These don't have sugar in them. They have some kind of artificial sweetener. Kiwi strawberry. They're pretty good, but they're too sweet for me. I like just the seltzer waters, the flavored seltzer waters, like we got that cranberry lime. And I still don't really drink them, but I like them. You know, but I don't like these as much because they just taste too sweet to me. White grape. Even though there's no sugar, you know, just the artificial sweetener is really sweet. Key lime. I thought we had one more. There's one on the floor, a strawberry. Oh, it fell out of the bag. And then she set it over there. It's a strawberry that's left. Isn't that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that says. Can't see it good. No, it's blood orange. That one's blood orange. So really, I mean, that $20 sure came in handy here at the end of the month. So it was only $40.62. It actually is quite a bit of stuff for that amount of money. So these days, and I got 2 gallons of this water. One of them still sitting on the ground, sitting over there. So like I said, we're gonna just probably grab a couple. Most time we go in there and we're gonna probably stock up a little bit on them because it's better to store them in a gallon container, I'm sure, than it is bottles. And I'm gonna think about the other thing with the bottles too and see what needs to be done. Trying to get, you know, eat healthier, and why you shouldn't be drinking water that water shouldn't be bad for you, you know. But I just have a feeling that ours would be, you know, it might have some harmful effects in it. So anyway, sorry about rambling. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's see if I can. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button there. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day or night as it may be, and we'll see you later on. God bless.